Hello guys, welcome in today's crypto technical analysis, and today we're going to discuss BTC and Ethereum price actions. I really hope that you enjoy and learn from this video. As usual, I will provide a key educational content with the clear levels, and this will help you to take your own trades. And before we start, I would like to ask you, hit the like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so you don't miss any updates that I publish. Let's recap. As soon as we reached to all-time high, we saw a decent dump in the market. If we take it from Fibonacci level that we saw 50% from the previous swing low to the swing high, we dumped 50%. And since then, on the lower time frame, you can see that was, I believe, 0.5 Fibonacci level. We went all the way up to the special level of the Fibonacci, and we got rejected dollar to dollar from this range. And as I said, there was this important Fibonacci level as well as horizontal support level around 60,000 level. As I said, if we're going to manage to break and stay above, we are good to go towards our next target zone, which was around $67,000 and $68,000. However, I also mentioned that in the first go, it is very hard to break this level, and as a result, you can see it, we dumped further. If we look into a weekly time frame, we've got over 48 hours to close the weekly candle. However, as you can see, this candle looks extremely beautiful and healthy. And since the October breakout, as you can see right from here, the beginning of October, we went all the way parabolic. Only 2 weeks we had a consolidation, and the bulls managed to hold the level under a weekly time frame, and then we moved further up. At the moment, I can see there is another battle going on between the bulls and the bears. If we're going to close the weekly time frame, as I said, we've got 48 hours, and that looks extremely healthy and promising. So within next 2 weeks, we can easily see the 70,000 target. Also, we're following this bear divergence, so I don't need to go in details. Daily time frame. Under a daily time frame, the structure is clear. We've got very healthy price action, higher highs and higher lows, which is quite healthy, as I said, and nothing has been changed. And if you remember, we've been following this parabolic curve. And still we're inside this parabolic curve. As long as I said, we're inside this parabolic curve, we are good to go towards the upside. However, under a daily time frame, as you see, we kept printing a higher highs. In RSI, we have a decline in the RSI, a lower highs. So that's the concerning point. We might see some sort of price action, might reach to the 70k range, and then this bear divergence may play out. We will follow closely. 4-hour time frame. If you remember, as soon as we broke this level of 51,500 and 52,500, we went all the way up, and we reached our target zone where we had around 20% spot profit. However, 4-hour time frame is healthy and bullish. Moving on to 2-hour time frame. Before we move on, if you want to learn all this technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intense mentorship is available. It only takes you 5 to 10 hours to master. 2-hour time frame. 2-hour time frame was very reliable. As soon as we break out, retested this level, as you can see, previous resistance became support. Since then, we went all the way up to the new all-time high. And from this entry, on the 2-hour time frame, you had nearly 25% spot profit. If we're going to analyze the current condition of the 2-hour time frame, it looks bullish and promising at this stage. However, we need a bit of momentum to break this resistance, which is 60,000 and 58,000 levels. As you can see, we've got week-to-week rejection right inside from this box. And in the previously, you can see number of candles actually got stuck within this resistance range. 1-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame, similar as a 2-hour time frame. You can see broke out, retest, and we went all the way up, and that provide again 25% spot profit. At the moment, 1-hour time frame. At the moment, 1-hour time frame bullish. As I said, we need to break this resistance zone, which is strong. And once we're going to break this resistance zone, we are good to go towards the upside. So we've got only one resistance above us. So for the bullish scenario, we've got only one resistance, as I said. As long as we're going to break and close above 60,000, we are good to go towards our target zone, which was 1618. Golden Fibonacci level, it was 68,000 and 70,000. However, if we cannot manage to break this resistance zone, then the first area that we're going to be retesting is going to be the support 57,400 and 55,800. But highly likely that this time the lower line of this support level is going to fail, and the first level of this support level is going to be $54,000. If we're going to lose this level, we will see how the price reacts to this upper line of this support line. In the previous, as you can see it, we went all the way up, retested, and since then we are on an uptrend under lower time frames. So as I said, most of the time frames are bullish. However, there is not enough momentum, as I said. And then down below we've got this support line and then upper line of this support level, which is $54,000. Also bear in your mind, we've been following this parallel channel in the last few weeks. It acted number of times resistance, and then as you can see perfectly played out as a support, supported, and median line, as you can see, is supported. If I'm gonna zoom out, you can see literally we are at the resistance level of this median line of this parallel channel. In the last 8 hours, you can see two green candles couldn't manage to cross this median line, and at the moment we are struggling within this candle. That's another helpful tool to follow. Moving on to Ethereum under a daily time frame, it is still healthy and bullish. However, we need to cross this resistance line. Hasn't been changed. We're going to come to this resistance line in a minute, and that matches exactly same as a BTC, very important level of the Fibonacci. So we have to go and stay above, either clean breakout or retest it, and then we are good to go towards 2,200, 2,500 target prices. And at the same time, it will allow us to print a higher high. Otherwise, on the daily time frame, we're right at this higher line of this support level. If we cannot manage to break it, and lower time frames are quite weak, it's not same as BTC, and we have a high chance to test this $1660, $1610, where our daily time frame support level is. Moving on to 4-hour time frame. So the levels are still the same. We've got resistance 1930, 1960, support 1 1825, 1745, and then the next support is going to be 1660 and 1610. However, we've got another support levels down below. At the moment it's too early to talk about these support levels. As I said, you can see it, we're just upper line of this support level. You can see how many 4-hour candles we got stuck inside this support 1. So 4 hours still bullish, but it is showing some weakness. 2-hour time frame. 2-hour time frame is under the bear zone. If we can manage to stay above this 1825, and we will be going towards 1930 and 1960. And this time, as I said, in the last couple of days, as I'm keep mentioning, that it won't be a problem to break this resistance level. 1-hour time frame is clearly underwater. As you can see, since we got rejection from the resistance line, we came all the way up, and in the last 4 days or so, once we broke this support line, you can see it, all the candles are literally inside this support level, which is consolidating nicely. Again, it all depends to BTC. We might go still test it. If the BTC dumps, then we will come to this support 1 and support 2 level. However, if the BTC gives us strong and healthy signal, this level shouldn't be a problem. So the levels for the Ethereum, once we're going to break this resistance line, the first resistance is going to be 2200 and the next one is going to be $2,500. However, if the BTC dumps, then we will see support number 2, which will be around 1660 and 1610. If we compare the BTC and Ethereum price action, at the moment Ethereum looks weaker than BTC. We came to an end of this episode, and if you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.